Welcome back, fellow survivors. We are once again back in the wonderful world of art. Today, we should do a little bit of adventuring and see what lies in store for us. Still have a parasaur over here. Got a Bronto back there. Let's see what's around the corner over here. And it looks like we got some more dodos. Let's see, we got a female and a male. I believe we should go ahead and claim a couple more dodos. And I'll show you what we can do with these. Alright, we got one dodo down. And we'll just grab a couple berries real fast. Alright, let's get over here. I'll put a couple narcos on here. And some mijo berries. And we should have a dodo here in just a few seconds. And we got a dodo. And she is a female. Let's see. We should name her Daphne the Dodo. Alright. Let's have her follow us back a little bit. But first, let's get these berries and those, and we'll just throw these berries back on. Now, the important thing with having a male dodo and a female dodo is when you get them together, they will become mate boosted. Oh look, a dolphin. Or, as the game likes to call it, an Ichthyosaurus. But, back to what I was saying, you'll get a mate boosted pair of dodos. Now, while they're being mate boosted, the female dodos will lay eggs. These eggs we can use to make a kibble, or we can use as a food source for our survivor. There we go. You notice the heart above the dodo's names now. That's the indication that they are mate boosted. Alright. Now we'll just leave them both here, and eventually we'll start getting some dodo eggs. Now let's see. Where did that other dodo go? There it is. Aha! Another dodo. Alright, now we got a little bit of meat, a little bit more hide. And there's another dodo running away from us. Let's go ahead and get him, or her. Ah, a Dillo. Let's go ahead and tame us up a Dillo, shall we? Now the Dillos, you got to be careful because they spit a poison that temporarily blinds you. So it's always important to avoid their spit. Now, what do we got here? It's a female. Now where did that other dodo go? Right in front of us. And once again, it's time to get a drink. To the water we go. Alright. Go ahead and force feed it a couple of narco berries. Keep it knocked out. Put a little bit more meat on it. And we will handle our level now. And I believe I want to go with one more on weight. And what is that Bronto doing? Trying to crawl up a wall here. Okay, well as long as it's not bothering us, let's go into our Ingrams. And I said we needed to learn a mortar and pestle. Very important piece right there. And there is our Dillo. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and name her Daisy. Alright, now we have Daisy the Dillo. And we will have her follow us back to our house. And Dillos aren't the strongest thing, but they do provide a little bit of defense and a little bit of assistance when it comes to getting in battles with larger dinos. Alright, we are just about back. Okay, we're going to leave her right over here by the dodos. and she will give them a little bit of protection. Alright. Let's go ahead and store a few things. Throw a couple of these seeds in here, and we are hungry, so let's go ahead and eat a little. And we're going to store some stone. We're going to need that stone here in a minute to make that mortar and pestle. We'll leave the trilobite alone, but we will kill this dodo. And what do we have here? We have a dodo egg. Now, when you pick up eggs in the wild, most animals become aggressive towards you. I'm not sure if the dodos will actually attack you, but I know everything else will. So you always got to be careful when it comes to picking up eggs, because you'll more than likely get into a fight if the parent of the egg is anywhere near you. And we just keep finding dodos stuck everywhere, so we're just going to go ahead and keep on harvesting them, because we're going to need the hide along with the stones, I believe, to make the mortar and pestle. Yes. Alright, we should have plenty of stones now. Let's go ahead and get back to our little huts. And we'll get us a mortar and pestle built real fast. Alright, let's get the stone out of here and let's craft one up. Alright, now we have a mortar and pestle. We will place it right here. Now the mortar and pestle, you need it to make several different things. We'll need to learn spark powder. We'll need it to make narcotics, along with some other stuff later on when we get to a higher level. But right now, we can do spark powder and narcotics as soon as we learn it. And I am going to go ahead and store this dodo egg on one of the dodos. Which once again gives it a longer timer, so it'll keep fresh. Now, what can we do? What can we do? Let's go ahead and get some thatch collected, and we will expand our house a little bit more. Now, you don't have to expand the house a little bit at a time like I did. You can do it straight from the beginning. Nothing wrong with that. But it can be time consuming. And if you run out of materials,